The Amazon rainforest, often called the lungs of the earth, is a vital shield against climate change, absorbing carbon dioxide and protecting our planet's delicate ozone layer. But in Brazil, the very nation tasked with hosting the COP30 climate conference in 2025, a troubling story unfolds. Brazil, set to welcome global leaders to Belém, Pará for COP30, faces fierce criticism for deforestation in the very region where the world will gather to fight climate change. This is a story of irony, hypocrisy, and a looming environmental disaster. According to Brazil's National Institute for Space Research, deforestation in Pará surged by 33% between August 2023 and July 2024. Every tree cut down releases stored carbon into the atmosphere, accelerating global warming and weakening the ozone layer's ability to protect us from harmful UV rays. The Amazon's destruction doesn't just harm Brazil, it's a global catastrophe. The rainforest's role as a carbon sink is critical to stabilizing our climate. When it burns, the world suffocates. Environmentalists and indigenous communities are sounding the alarm. They call Brazil's actions hypocritical, hosting a climate conference while allowing illegal logging and land clearing in the Amazon. In Pará, indigenous lands are under threat, their voices drowned out by the roar of bulldozers. For indigenous groups, the Amazon is not just a forest, it's their home, their culture, their survival. Deforestation is not just an environmental issue, it's a human rights crisis. Brazil's government claims progress, pointing to a 30% reduction in overall Amazon deforestation in 2023. President Lula da Silva promises climate leadership, but critics argue it's not enough. In Pará, deforestation continues to rise, driven by agricultural expansion and economic priorities that clash with environmental pledges. The world watches as Brazil balances profit with the planet's future. But at what cost? COP30 is meant to unite nations in the fight against climate change. Yet Brazil's actions cast a shadow over its credibility. If the host of a climate conference cannot protect its own forests, how can we trust global efforts to save our planet? The stakes are global. Deforestation in Brazil fuels a chain reaction: more carbon emissions, warmer climates, and a weakened ozone layer. This isn't just Brazil's problem, it's ours. There is still hope. Brazil can change course by enforcing stricter anti-deforestation laws, amplifying indigenous voices, and prioritizing the planet over profit. The world must hold Brazil accountable not just for COP30, but for the future of our climate. The Amazon is the heartbeat of our planet. Let's ensure it keeps beating.